Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids with a bit of an update video for you because a lot of you have been asking me what mobile phone I've chosen as my daily phone. Now you all know I get to test a lot of mobile phones. For example, just recently, and I've got them still here, I've got the Huawei Ascend G300. This is a budget end Android phone. I've also got the HTC One S, which is this one here. And this is really cool, very thin, dual core processor, lovely 4-inch screen, really nice to use as well. And then of course I tested the HTC One S recently. You all know I got rid of my iPhone 4S because of battery problems quite some time ago now. I still had access to an iPhone 4, so I was still using that for some of my videos that I bring to you. And when my HTC One X went back, I was quite sad because that was a really good phone. Now Vodafone lent me for that for up to 2 weeks, but after I'd finished my review process I obviously sent it back, and I was at a stage where I had to renew my own personal contract. So what was I going to do? Was I going to get an Android phone, a Blackberry, something completely different perhaps, or maybe go back to the iPhone 4S? Now the reason I went back to the iPhone 4S, and yes, this is my new white iPhone 4S. This is a brand new one that I had delivered about 3 days ago, something like that. And the reason I went back to it, and don't hate me for saying this, the HTC One X that I was actually testing, absolutely superb phone, very good performance with that quad-core processor. The camera was brilliant as well, but some bits on it just didn't work the way I wanted them to actually work. When I was going back to what I thought would be the home screen, for example, or going back one stage in what I was doing, or when I was turning off haptic feedback, for example, when I was typing, in some of the applications I still get haptic feedback. It was little tiny things like that. The iPhone 4S that I went back to, I think I chose this because from memory, and it's not too long ago since I got rid of my original one, everything just seems to work. I'm looking at it now and I just like using it. And every time I launch an application or push a button, I know what it's going to do. It sounds very strange to say that because I know the Android phones, whichever one you choose, once you get used to it, they will do what you want to do as well. But I wasn't prepared to get used to it. I wanted to just pick up the phone and have a great user experience. So that's why I've gone back to the iPhone 4S to give it another chance. Now my problems before, when I had the 4S, were overheating. It seemed to get very hot along the bottom edge here. So far, fingers crossed, touch wood, whatever superstition you want to believe in, it has been okay with regards to heat. The other issue I had was signal, and again, so far so good. I haven't had any signal problems. And the other one was battery life. Now 3 days is a bit too short a time to really comment on how the battery life's going, but on the first few days, at the end of the day, I've still had about sort of 30% left. So it seems to be a little bit better, I'm really hoping. And if it is, they were the main reasons I got rid of the iPhone 4S before. If that's been corrected, then I'm going to be a happy camper with this one. I do like the camera a lot more on this one than when I was testing the HTC One X and One S. And on the channel, in maybe a day's time, it might be 2 days time, depends on my editing schedule, I'll bring you some video footage and photos from the iPhone 4S, the HTC One S, and also the Huawei Ascend G300, which I know is a lower end phone, but I'll show you some video footage and camera tests on that as well. So that's it for this quick update video, which has ended up being a bit longer than I anticipated. The iPhone 4S is back with me, thoroughly enjoying it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.